What up? It's a beautiful day. My God, I'm wearing the same shirt as I wore Saturday. This is a horrible experience. Caught me on the laundry cycle, folks. It is a beautiful day. It is Xbox launch day. I have in my hands a Xbox Series S. The reason why I went with the S instead of the X is because I don't really need the disc drive. For me, the disc drive was inconsequential. I have not bought a disc-based game in years. It's been years. I think for the PS4, I own 3 disc games. Destiny 2, which I bought for $8 at EB. No Man's Sky, which I bought for $8 at EB. And The Witcher, which I've owned for 5 years. So for me, and eventually looking towards getting a PlayStation 5 next year, I saved money by buying this. This is $220 Canadian, less than a Series X. And also the form factor, which we're going to see in a minute. This box, this is it, folks. This is it right here. For a comparison, here is a Nintendo Switch Pro controller, which is literally like almost a quarter of the box. Maybe like a sixth of the box. And the thing is, for me too, right, is I have not owned a Microsoft console in over a decade. I got a PS3 in early 2010. Sold my Xbox One. Did not have an Xbox. What are they called now? Xbox. No, sorry. I sold my Xbox 360. I have not owned an Xbox One. I've been PS3, PS4, and Switch since then. So for me, Game Pass and stuff is going to be great for playing a lot of stuff. And I just buy all my games digitally now. I am doing... No, this is my lunch break, Tyler. So this may go upwards of a half hour. Don't tell anybody at work, please. So we're going to jump into this bad boy. This is it. Of all the places I got it from Shoppers Drug Mart. I had a pre-order, picked it up in the store this morning. I know a lot of people in Canada are having shipping problems. Best Buys are not coming till later this week, early next week. Walmart didn't ship out until last night. So we got some roughness there. Again, for the S, a lot of stuff. You see, well, let's take a look at the box. Right? So we've got the Xbox Series S logo down here. We got the 120 FPS. We'll explain what these mean in a minute. 512 gigabyte SSD. It is the same type of SSD as the X, but only in a 512. And it only comes with 384 gigs available once you take off the OS. So that may be a determining factor because, again, you can hook USB external hard drives up to this. But if you do not get the little card one that they have, which is $300 freaking in Canada, you can only play backwards compatible games on it. You cannot load Xbox Series S or X games on a USB hard drive. Only backwards compatible games. On the side here, we've got the all digital. You can't really see that, but we'll move it in. It says all digital there. On the other side, you've got the explanation of all the different features. So 120 FPS, gaming at 120 FPS, the Xbox Velocity architecture, the 512 gigabyte solid state drive, the variable refresh rate, high dynamic range, disc-free gaming. What it includes, we're going to get into it in a minute, but it has the Xbox Series S console, the wireless controller, high-speed HDMI cable, and wireless networking capability. So let's get into this. Let's get my knife out. Here. Listen now. Listen, we're not doing this today. There we go. I got 1, 2, 3. All right. So let's... Ooh, baby. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is green. Power your dreams. Xbox, the little wrapping on it. We'll slide that off, and there is the nicely wrapped Xbox Series S. Now, if you have not been looking at YouTube reviews and stuff, this thing is tiny. For scale, there's a Nintendo Switch for scale. This thing is not going to need a large footprint on your desk. Again, there is a Switch. If you guys want something that's a little more familiar, if you guys aren't familiar with the size of a Switch, here is an Xbox controller, which is literally over half the width. And, oh yes, man, I do want to buy followers all over the world, please. I would love to buy followers. I am that kind of person. If we go this way, let me juggle it around here so you guys can see. If we go this way, it is pretty much as wide as the Series S. So that's a regular Xbox controller. Oh, thanks, Jack. So let's get this bad boy open from its protective. I have to admit, the packaging is very, very, very good. Very secure. There is, you got the foam on the top, or the cardboard stuff on the top. You got the cardboard stuff on the bottom. That was the Power Your Dreams thing that was around it. It also comes with this kind of door knocker job. So this is kind of your quick start guide. Again, sorry for the green screen. Well, and that's another thing too. That's a good point. That's a good point, Burst, that I kind of forgot. I don't have a 4K TV. Like, I just bought a new monitor. It's 32 inch, 1 millisecond, curved monitor. It's 1 millisecond. It has 165 hertz capability, but it's not 4K. So I mean, for me, like, I don't need 4K. I have no intention of buying a 4K TV anytime soon. And again, I'm probably going to pick up a PS5 at some point next year, knowing that, the new Horizon Zero Dawn is coming out later in the year. Probably going to, that's going to kind of get me in there. So this is the quick start guide. Tells you what to do, connect the console, do the thing. One thing that's really cool, and I've seen a lot of people talking about this so far today. I know I've seen some people on Twitter mention it specifically. You can set up the console through the Xbox app on your phone. People have said it is super intuitive. You can do it in like 10 minutes by setting it up through your phone. That is wicked cool. I've had the Xbox app for a little while, and it looks like it's going to be super helpful for that kind of stuff. So you literally just download the app. There's a QR code that'll show up on your screen that you can use, or I think it'll slide through the Wi-Fi as well. It's got the controller. Controller's battery powered. So let's get the console open. Ooh, baby, that fresh new console smell. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Xbox Series S. There's the top. You got your vent over here on this side. You got the Xbox branding over here, which is kind of carved out of the plastic. You've got your little feet on the... I did go for the speed. You got the little feet on the bottom here. You've got the Xbox light on the front, which kind of doubles as a button. You've got the wireless button for your controller. You've got a USB on the front here. On the back, you've got your Ethernet port, if you're still someone who wires into things. You've got two USBs, HDMI out. This is the storage expansion for the exclusive Microsoft storage card, which again is $300 Canadian, which is only $80 less than I paid for the whole console. And then you've got your power over here. You've got your information on there. I will mention today is November 10th, 2020. The manufacture date of this console is August 20th, 2020. Almost 3 months ago, this console was actually manufactured. That was before they went on sale. A full month before pre-orders started, because pre-orders only started on September 22nd. So yeah, this console was manufactured almost 3 full months ago, and it is only released today. So again, I don't know why I even bothered getting it. I mean, the darn thing's old news already. Where is the Xbox Series S Pro? That's what I need. All right, so we don't need this anymore. We don't need this anymore. Let's see what's under here. Month before it was even revealed. Yep. So there's nothing under these, but there is this little box back here that we will open. All right, so you got your standard stuff in here. We'll take this out too. Okay. Put this on the ground. You've got your standard stuff here. Power cable, no brick. I do love that they stick with the no brick stuff. Bricks are just the absolute worst. And then you've got your Microsoft branded high-speed HDMI cable. One thing I'm going to check real quick before we get too far, because this matters to me. I'd like to see how long they are. So I believe this is a 6 foot. Yeah, that's roughly a 6 foot. Roughly a 6 foot HDMI cable. If that matters to you, if cord management is a problem in your household, it is. The HDMI cable is 6 feet, give or take. Looks like it's a little longer than 6 feet actually. My wingspan is about 6 feet, so. And the power cable is less than 6 feet. That's about a 5 foot power cable. So 5 foot power cable, 6 foot HDMI cable. And then we have the newly designed Series S controller, which is the same as the Series X controller, but it is white to match the console. So there it is. The first thing I will note about this, so I have this. This is a regular Xbox controller. I literally had this controller for less than a month. So if you compare them side by side, it would seem the Series S controller is a little smaller. I know it's really hard to tell, but the Series S controller is definitely smaller. Not by a whole lot. I mean, you're talking a few millimeters here and there of difference, but it is definitely. Let's see if we can get this somehow lined up here. You guys could kind of see. It's a little bigger at the bottom here. I know it's kind of hard to tell. Like, the difference is not a whole lot, but you can, in your hands, you can definitely feel the difference. Now, this controller, again, barely a month old, maybe had like 5 to 10 hours used on it. First thing I noticed about the controller is the grip. There is you guys probably can't see it. You might be able to see it there a little bit if I stop moving. But there is really fine grip inside of here. Just on the kind of, like, from this seam back has that grip stuff on it. They've also added grip to the triggers, and which feel really, really nice. The triggers feel already way better than the triggers on the old Xbox controller. That is a nice feeling trigger, and obviously they've gone to the full D-pad, similar to their Elite controller series. They've got the full directional D-pad, not just the left, right. Now, no, it's still got that kind of. You can hear that. It's still got that kind of tactile feedback. But again, it's just more of an omnidirectional thing now. The sticks are pretty much the same. The only other real difference is you'll see in the middle of the controller is the share button, similar to what you can get on the PlayStation, that you can quickly share screenshots, videos, and things like that. Glad that Microsoft able to add that to the 21st century of consoles. But yeah, so there you have it, folks. That is the Xbox Series S. Again, it is exactly what I wanted it to be. It is super tiny. Again, for those of you who missed it earlier, this is the size of it compared to the Nintendo Switch, which is, wow. That is smash it. Oh my God. I've had the thing for like 2 hours, and I just got around to taking it out of the box. What games did I get with it? None yet. I'm gonna pick up Valhalla and NBA 2K21. I'm gonna give those a whirl. So I would definitely keep it locked to Twitter, twitter.com/SnaggleJ. I'll be giving some feedback on how the games and stuff play throughout the day. But yeah, I'm going to be playing some Valhalla. I'm going to be playing some NBA 2K. I'm also going to play some backwards compatible games as well. I've got Fallout 4, the complete Fallout 4 that I'm going to be picking up, or that I already picked up, but I'm going to be playing, so that we can kind of see how some of the backwards compatible games play as well. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Xbox Series S. It is here. It is unboxed. Now all I have to do is hook it up and get playing. Guys, if you're brand new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the follow button. And we will definitely be doing some streaming and some various things with this console over the next days, months, weeks, and hopefully years. But now, for now, hey, it's been 22 minutes. I got to get back to work. Tyler said I only had 15 minutes. So I got to get back to work and do some actual work. I'm definitely not going to hook this up and play Xbox all day. Planet Coaster. I love Planet Coaster. I have it on Steam, actually. Planet Coaster is one of my favorite games. Definitely the best amusement park management game that there's ever been. I have it on Steam. I absolutely love it. For games that I'm playing on Game Pass that I'd like to transfer over, I really want to keep playing Horizon 4 and Motorsport 7. The Forza games are great. I'm going to play Fallout 4 for backwards compatible as well. And I got to play, the Planet Coaster is the kind of game, it's just way better on PC. Same as Wasteland 3. Wasteland 3 I'm playing on Game Pass. I recommend it, by the way. If you haven't played Wasteland 3, it is an absolutely amazing game. But it's one of those games that's just better on PC. Because of the point and clickness. Anyways, guys, that's it. I got my Xbox Series S. I'm going to go play. I got to get back to work. Make sure you guys hit the follow button. And I will catch you guys for some more great Series S content in the future. And until next time, peace.